Yes, hello, it's everybody's favourite time of the day once again. Welcome to Satoshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Tuesday, the 27th of August, 2024, the year of 1 million transactions per second and more. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, them transactions flying free. Just wait for the Terra node, you'll surely see.
Here we go. Right, let's start off with this one first. So we've got Gregcoin, BTC at $62,000, 300. B Crash 340, Fisher Price Cash, who cares? And then we've got Bitcoin. The original protocol goes right back to the Genesis block. It hasn't changed, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's first and only ever digital commodity, backed by the value of data sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on earth because it's an extension of our own personal freedoms and liberties. Oh yeah. Right, let's have a look at this. So hash rate 0.1. Yeah, it looks like all the hash rates looking relatively normal there. Network nodes 0.20. Actually, hash rates, yeah, so 0.11. Let's have a look at the difficulty adjustment on BTC. Look, pretty much almost an all-time high again. Ups and downs, ups and downs. Look at that. No wonder miners are going bust. That is crazy. Let's have a look at the hash rate on Bitcoin. Oh, I just closed it. Seriously. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, Bitcoin just plodding along nicely there. Very good. Network nodes. So for anybody who hasn't seen what a Bitcoin mining operation looks like, these are they, the backbone to the new global financial system, the world's first ever commercial internet. Blows my mind every time. Transactions. So we've got, oh, that was 50, back down to 22.77. Let's have a look at that on BitInfo charts. So we've got 15.5%, which is 478,000 transactions. We'll cross-reference that with what's on chain. It's got 1.1 million transactions there over the last 24 hours. Okay, so those figures do not correlate there. Interesting. Interesting. Block size, 74%. Let's have a look at these blocks coming through. There were some juicy ones coming through earlier, much bigger than the ones we've got here. So the biggest one is 31 megabytes there. No gigabyte blocks, unfortunately. That would be nice, but you know, they will come later. Chain is grown by 10,141 gigabytes. So that's basically 10 terabytes, 141 gigabytes. So some of these blocks coming through. We've got 25 megabyte, 42. I'm sure I saw 100. Relative. There we go. 103. Block 859355. Some. Oh, 166. On there you go. Whew. Again, not a gigabyte, but still massive compared to all these other shitcoins. Good grief. Right, let's carry on through the hash rate. Yeah, we know about that. So just for anybody who's listened to the show for the first time, hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. If something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. If something is useful, it's valuable. If something is useless, it's worthless. It's that simple. Proof of work by network, again, it should be all on the original chain, and the only one that goes right the way back to the Genesis block, which is this one here. And again, you know, trying to hoodwink us by these ridiculous graphs here. It's currently 48,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Gregcoin. But it's currently 31.8% more profitable to mine on Gregcoin than Bitcoin. But that shows you the competition for Bitcoin, shows you that the miners are willing to mine at a 31% comparable loss. Now, what does that tell you? What does that tell you about the demand? They're just like, yeah, we will mine at a 31% comparable loss because we value this thing. And we're still going to get more of it by mining it than we were if we were to mine on Gradecoin and then dump Gradecoin and exchange it for Bitcoin. So we may as well just carry on mining it, is what that is saying there. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Transactions by network, again, Bitcoin smashing it on the log curve. Transactions per block by network, Bitcoin smashing it. Fees USD looks sub-cent. Oh no, not quite. Yeah, well, yeah, it looks like sub-cent fees for. It is sub-cent fees for Bitcoin. This is fees and Satoshis. Look on our log curve, smashing it. Block reward ratio again will follow this red line with over time as the block reward continues to get cut in half. The block fee will surpass the block reward, and then we have an economically self-sustaining system, which is what we're gunning for. Daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth. So this is the growth of the chain, the growth of the network. By that's 10 terabytes, and it would take BTC over 1,000 years to accumulate that much size. And as Satoshi Nakamoto said, it is always imperative that the longest chain is always considered the most valid one. And look at that. That's all you need to know. Right, politics then. So this is a global hash rate 7 days, a global hash rate 24 hours. Gradecoin hash rate with the other miners. Oh, they've increased their hash rate on there to 4.8 just to keep the profitability in line. B crash, other miners with 36.8. What joke, who cares? But 2 miners, that looks like a new mining pool on there for whatever reason. Via BTC used to be the biggest one, but that must be a new one. 2 miners, whatever that is. Fisher Price Cash, yeah, who cares? Solo pool on that one. And then we've got Bitcoin. We'll have to check this out on what's on chain, because it's the only one telling us what's really going on. Whoa, Tau taking a massive hit there. Tau hash rate down to 38.7 and Kuv up to 34. Whoa. Kuv going for it big time, going up against a billionaire's investment, giving Tau a run for the money. QD Link 21.7, Gorilla Pool also being squeezed down to 3.88. So that's Kuv on there, making a move to be the dominant miner on Bitcoin. Wow. All right. Let's have a look at Coin Carbon Cap. Let's have a look at the growth. There we go. That's what we want. So look, Bitcoin smashing it, 664 megabytes over the last 24 hours in comparison to Gradecoin. This is on 180 megabytes worth of growth. Crypto Quant. Yeah, exchanges look have been cashing out sharply there. Let's just yeah, it's a shame we can't go back further, but I mean, look at that. Look at that, cashing out sharply in 2024. Good grief. Good grief. Fascinating. Let's have a look at Tether. Oof, look at that, going green onto the upside there. So that means that they must be creating it and then as a pump and dump basically is what it is. So we've had, that was 117.8 and it's gone up to 118.05. So just like 200 million, as you do, you know, no biggie there. Into the shitcoin market. USDC in the green here as well, but down over the day. It's a strange one, USDC. Let's have a look at all though. Yeah, down, up and down and up again. Let's have a look at the longs. So fairly steady at the top there. Bit of a drop off there. I wonder what caused that. But a short ratio of just 0.67. 0.67. But I mean, sharp rises in that, even if it's a small amount, is quite significant. But I mean, look, just look. Those lines are pretty flat, and then you got the price going up and down. Just don't make sense. And we got a bit screener with top cryptos with most holders. Look at that. So it says that Bitcoin SV is in second place. I don't know if that's figures changed, but it's saying Gradecoin has only got 52 million, whereas Bitcoin has got 58 million. I can't believe that, but you know, maybe that's the number of wallets opened is the figure they're using. Who knows? But anyway, keep an eye on that one. The morning run Good grief. So you can get 1,421 genuine Bitcoin for one Greg coin. Ugh. That is heartbreaking when I think how many Greg coin I had. But I had no idea about the conspiracy that they were conducting on the world at the time, whereas now my eyes has been opened. Like, you know, I mean, it still would be nice to have that dollar value sitting pretty. Imagine having all that dollar value and then putting that in Bitcoin. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Right, let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Greg coin. Yeah, just plodding along there. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus Greg coin on Orange Gateway. Yeah, pretty flat over the last few hours or so. Yeah, not really going anywhere. Currently got a shitcoin market cap of $2.1 trillion. Greg coin just got a trade volume of 2.1%. It's not much at all. Market cap $1.2 trillion for Greg coin. That is crazy. That is crazy. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Where are we? Around 74. So apparently 5.6 million bids versus 5.7 million asks. Again, not sure I believe any of these figures that we see on these. Death chart is looking more realistic though. So exchanges in terms of volume. Let's have a look at liquidity though. Changely Pro and XGO Exchange and HitBTC is apparently where the liquidity is. Well, how true that is, I don't know, but anyway. And let's have a quick look at the leaderboard here. Oh, current week, last week. So we had Joe Froobs. Best bet was $204 with a return on investment of 98%. Very good. Loving that. Right, there we go. That's today's chart show over. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, if you enjoy these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation to either Satoshi at Sembi.com, Handcash.io, Simply.cash, Relasia.com, RockWallet.me, or Senti.ch. We'll leave you there. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.